Beautiful Leo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your February 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general. If they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. Before we start today's video here, Leo, with Mercury being in retrograde, I wanted to show you guys off two products here that could really help you guys out. We have here the Mercury Survival Candle, and we also have here the Moving Forward Soap. Both of these guys are crystal healing products, so if you're interested, it'll be the first link in the description below. You'll get all of the description you need about these two products, what they can do, what they will provide in regards to the retrograde, and these can be purchased separately or they can be purchased together as a bundle. So if you're interested on making your Mercury retrograde a hell of a lot easier, it's going to be the first link in the description below. So with that all being said, my beautiful Leos, how are you? Let's go ahead and have a look here at your February 2022, starting out with the current energies for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout February 2022. What current energies are coming in here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout February 2022. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. First card out, we have here Five of Pentacles. The next card out, we have the Six of Swords. And lastly, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. That's good. You could be connecting with a fellow Leo, an Aquarius, Taurus, or a Scorpio. Now, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords here, and the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting cards. It's talking about a turnaround here, Leo. Because a Five of Pentacles to a Six of Swords, that means you're getting out of a place of lack, you're getting out of a place where you feel like there's nothing. So, essentially, Leo, you're moving into more of an abundant place. If you're moving out of lack, that means that you must be moving into the energy of abundance. Wow, okay. What abundance are we talking about here? There could be a turnaround for a few of you. Maybe this turnaround is referencing some of your financial situations, because if there is a lack, I'm trying to figure out like what the opposite of a surplus is. I don't know why I don't have that word in my head right now. So essentially, Leo, you were in a place where you didn't have what you felt like you needed, but now you're moving into an energy where you feel like you have a surplus. So you're moving out of lack to abundance. That could mean that your financial situation's improving. So for a few of you Leos coming into February here, this could be a pay raise. It could be a new job possibly that's coming in for you that offers you more money. But I definitely feel for a good amount of you Leos, this could be a financial situation turning around for you. So you're moving out of a place of not having enough money to having like a surplus of money, which is really, really awesome to see. Overall though, I'm definitely feeling this vibe here, guys, of you being very well off for your month of February. I think that things are really turning in your favor. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why did we have the Five of Pentacles show up at the start here for Leo? And what do we got? We got here the Three of Swords. So there definitely was a situation, Leo, that got you into this energy of lack in the past. Three of Swords could represent going through a painful time. It could represent a loss, potentially. So for those of you that were dealing with financial burdens, Ten of Wands over here, maybe there was a loss of a job. Maybe the pandemic hit you guys really hard. If that was the case for any Leos that went through financial difficulties during the pandemic, like I said, I see things picking up for you coming into the month of February. I really do see a financial turnaround here for a good amount of Leos. Now, if it's not about a financial turnaround, this could be the energy signifying heartbreak. I mean, a few of you Leos could have gone through a heartbreaking time. You could have gone through a very difficult time where you felt very isolated and alone. And if that's the case, coming into the month of February, you're going from that place of, I feel like I was damaged, I felt so much pain, to being, you know what, I'm okay. I feel healed. I'm ready for my future now. I'm letting all that stuff be in the past. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys have a turnaround in your energy, a turnaround in your finances. It could even be a turnaround in regards to your life, such as the relationships that you have with certain people, right? You could see a change there too. So as far as what I'm seeing for you, Leo, it looks to me like changes are happening all around you. I like that. Let's go ahead and see what you're dealing with here, Leo. What are my Leos going to be dealing with in February 2022? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have here the Six of Pentacles. Love that. Six of Pentacles is the energy of equal give and take. We also have here the Seven of Pentacles. We also got here the Knight of Pentacles, and we got here the Sun card. There's a lot of pentacles that are showing up in your reading here, Leo. So I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like it is raining money for a lot of you. That's really, really awesome. So Six of Pentacles to the Seven. In regards to what you're dealing with, you're noticing that coming into February, you're making really good investments. This could be about really choosing the right people to surround yourself with, really choosing the right type of job for you, and it also could be about making the right investments for finances, right? Overall though, guys, it feels to me like you're in a place in your life where you're setting yourself up for success. And I definitely see not only just success, but success and happiness too, because we do have here the Sun card. So based upon the energies you're dealing with here coming into the month of February, it really seems to me like you're taking time right now nurturing your life. Things are starting to go your way, and it feels good. Things are starting to go in the right direction, and it feels good, Leo. So overall, guys, there seems to be a pretty big turnaround. And as always, readings here are general, so whether it's a financial turnaround for a few of you, whether it's a mental turnaround because maybe a month ago or a couple months ago, you could have been in a very bad place mentally, maybe your mental health is turning around this month and you're in a much more positive space. But whatever the turnaround is, whether it's finances, your mental health, relationship status, relationships in your life, or all of the above, I do see a turnaround in some area of your life, which is overall really good news to see. So in regards to what you're dealing with making all the right kinds of investments this month. You're dealing with being very patient with yourself in order to keep setting yourself up for happiness. I also see Leos saying, I'm not in this for the short game, I'm in this for the long game. What exactly does that mean? Well, Leo, you're kind of recognizing in February, if I want to be living a successful life, if I want to be living a life where I'm fulfilled, I have to look at the long-term goal here rather than just the short-term. For example, let's talk money for a second. There's a lot of people that can do one quick thing to make a short amount of money, right? Or to make a good amount of money in a short time, but who's to say that's going to last? There's a very big difference for somebody who makes the smart investments, that knows that that money is going to continue to grow over years and years and years, and they play that long game and they end up coming out with consistent financial amazing abundance. So with that being said, you don't want to play the short game. You want to play the long game in order to get the best of the best that you can. Same thing here applies when it comes towards love as well. You know, you could find yourself a partner right now, completely settled down with somebody, but does that mean that they were the right choice? Does it mean does it mean they were the right pick? Probably not. Sometimes it takes a while to meet the right person. So when it comes towards love, playing the long game in love genuinely works out too. Because if you just settle with someone, are you sure that's going to be the person you're happy with? Probably not. But when you play that long game in relationships, in dating, and then you really meet that awesome, amazing person that you know you want to spend the rest of your life with, then the long game was worth it because you end up being happy with the right person you're supposed to be with instead of settling, you know? So I definitely feel like coming into February here, based upon what you're dealing with, you're making all the right investments here, Leo. You are taking your time really nurturing your life. This is awesome. Let's see where things are going for you. I like this reading so far. Let's see where things are going for Leo. Where are things going to be going for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2022. Where are things going to be going for Leo here? By the way, some of you guys might be investing in stocks. You could be investing in cryptocurrency here as well. We had a card fall out. What do we got? Based upon where things are going, we got here the Lovers. Awesome. We also got here the Moon. We have here the Ace of Swords. And we have here the Temperance. Nice, guys. This is really good so far. So based upon where things are going for you, Leo, the Lovers and the Moon card. This is both Pisces energy and Gemini energy. You might be connecting with either one, or you could have this somewhere in your chart. But the Lovers to the Moon card. You're really starting to be connected, Leo. It feels to me like you're feeling incredibly tapped back in. Well, what do I mean by that? You're feeling connected to what you want. I kind of feel here, too, that this is representing that, like, your ability to manifest feels like it's at an all-time high because you're seeing things come to fruition. Leo, it seems like it's going to be incredibly easy to manifest things. It's going to seem very effortless this month for you. For example, you may notice experiences this month of just thinking about something, and then the moment after you were thinking about it, it ends up happening. For example, you could be thinking about or imagining somebody texting you, and not even 5 minutes later, that person ends up sending that text, and it's completely out of the blue, but you manifested it. You're going to start to notice that, or experience per se, you imagining things and then them just showing up in your reality incredibly quickly. So be mindful of that this month. It seems to me like you are a manifesting generator, okay? It looks to me like you are going to be effortlessly attracting things into your life. Cool. I like that for you. We also have here the Ace of Swords, and we have here the Temperance. So based upon where things are going for you as well, is Ace of Swords. It's an energy of living in your truth. It's an energy of living in the type of lifestyle that you want. Temperance card is an energy of healing. Okay, so Leos, I feel like the Ace of Swords here to the Temperance is a lot of the shit you've gone through. It's about you owning it. So before we get confused, because I know that I'm talking about a lot of different topics all at once, based upon where things are going, is you're looking at your past, you're looking at your struggles, you're looking at the hard times you went through, and you're owning that. You're saying, you know what, I had a lot of fucking struggles. You know what, I went through a lot of difficult shit, but playing the long game works in my favor. Because even if there are more struggles in the future, at least I know by playing the long game, that long-term investment I make in whatever area of my life we're talking about is going to be worth it. For example, Leo, being single right now, yeah, it could hurt, it could suck, but at least you're not settling with a partner. Maybe you settled with somebody in the past, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, and it broke your heart. Well, now, by choosing to remain single, and really taking time to get to know people before you settle down with them, that works in your favor, because you know who you're settling down with. Same thing comes with, you know, making quick money. Maybe you guys invested in something or got a job somewhere and you temporarily worked there, you cashed your check, and then you ran out of the money eventually, right? Well, for those of you that stay consistent in whatever it is you're working on or whatever job it is that you're at, eventually playing that long game, you're going to come out with a pension, or you're going to come out with more finances in the end because they're coming through consistently, right? So, Leos, I think that a lot of you here are owning the fact that you've been in a place before where you didn't have abundance. You felt like you didn't have enough in your life. And coming into the month of February, you're going to start getting everything that you know you deserve. Coming into the month of February, you're moving into an energy of a surplus or abundance. For those of you in the past that had financial problems, this month it seems to me like you're going to have an abundance of finances. For those of you in the past that recently got into a breakup or that got into a disconnect with someone, you're recognizing being single and falling upon the right one is better than settling for somebody. You know, with that information of deciding to play the long game rather than the short game is what's really going to make you successful in the month of February. This is about setting yourself up for success for your future rather than doing life the easy way, because there's no such thing as doing the easy way. The easy way never exists. It's not true. It's not real. So there are no shortcuts in life, just like there are no shortcuts in love. There are no shortcuts in success. There are no shortcuts in growth. Everything is always going to take time, and in that time frame, it needs to be nurtured. Imagine it like a plant, like a crop. You know, you plant some corn, you can't expect that corn to just appear overnight. It needs to be nurtured, it needs to be watered, it needs to be taken care of in order for that to grow over time to turn into the corn that eventually you'll harvest. That's a lot like everything else we have in our lives. You know, we can't just plant the seed and then bam, it's here. No, we gotta keep nurturing that shit. We gotta play the long game. Because for those of us that play the long game and do not take shortcuts in life, we'll reap the benefits of all the hard work we've put in the first place. So Leo, I definitely feel like that's kind of the main point of this reading. It's that by you choosing to continue to nurture whatever it is you want in your life, by continuing to play the long game and being patient, you will have more of a successful result rather than trying to rush the process and expecting your crops and your seeds to already be grown overnight. It's about recognizing I need to nurture my life and see the things I want grow, and I gotta make sure I continue to take care of it. So that's what's coming up here for the month here. I think that overall though, by moving out of the energy of the Five of Pentacles into the energy of the Six of Swords, what's happening here too is that now, because you're realizing there's no shortcuts in life, you're not in an energy of lack anymore. You're appreciating every amount of growth you receive day by day by day. It's no longer about you not being appreciative or feeling like whatever you have isn't enough. It's about recognizing no matter how much growth I have, little by little, that's growth. And I can appreciate that, you know? Because sometimes when people are in the energy of Five of Pentacles, it's hard for them to see the growth that they're receiving, because all they're paying attention to is the end goal. But when you're a person that can take a look at how much you're growing each and every single day and appreciate that, then the end goal no longer matters. You'll still get to the end goal, but you won't be in an energy of lack. You'll be in an abundant energy knowing that you're getting the goal you want. All right? Hopefully I'm not being confusing. I feel like this reading is kind of bouncing all over the place. So with that being said, let me recenter and let's go ahead over here and see what your spirit guides have to say for your month. All right? I feel like I was rambling a lot there, Leo. So let's have a look here. Are there any dire or important messages coming in from Leo spirit guides for February 2022? Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Leo spirit guides for the month of February 2022? First card out, we got here the Nine of Wands. Second card out, we got here the Three of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Five of Swords. So, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles, High Priestess, Five of Swords. What your spirit guides want you to know is that never hold back on what it is you're working towards. Never give up on the long game. I keep hearing the long game. Never give up on the long game. You know, the seeds that you plant, they take time to grow. Make sure that you're always nurturing. It's just another, you know, it's the same advice that I'm giving you here is essentially what your guides are giving to you as well. Now, we also got here the Hierophant, or not the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. It's very easy, Leo, to let the ego get in the way. It's very easy sometimes to let negative thoughts get in the way and tell you that you're unsuccessful and tell you that the seeds you've planted are never going to grow. It's very easy to have that happen. You know, I can't tell you guys how many times in my life I've planted a seed and I've been nurturing it and watching it grow, and then at the end of the day, a negative thought would come in my mind and say, hey, that seed's never going to grow. A negative thought would appear in my mind and say, hey, that seed is dead. You know, that dream that you're working towards right now isn't going to work out. This financial situation you're trying to manifest for yourself is not going to happen. Negative thoughts are something that are inevitable. You know, we can't stop them at the end of the day. We kind of just have to accept the fact that they're always going to be there. But the one thing we can do is that we can stop giving power to the negative thoughts that come to us. You know, I learned a long time ago that not even every thought we think of is our own thought. You know, we're all one collective consciousness. Somebody right next to me could be thinking about a random thing, and my consciousness can pick up on that. And even though in my consciousness I think that that was me thinking about that situation, we can pick up thoughts from all energies that are around us, because once again, we are all one collective consciousness. So Leo, even when negative thoughts do appear within your mind, who's to say those are truly your thoughts? Now, the best thing that you can do is recognize that you're the person who has the power. You can choose to empower a negative thought by saying that negative thought is correct, or you can choose to say, I don't really believe that. I'm going to stick with my positive thoughts. Because keep in mind, while you're watching the seeds you've planted grow, if you start talking negatively about those seeds you're planting, it's almost like pouring acid on the crops instead of giving it rain, instead of giving it water. Talking positively to your crops should be giving it water so that it can grow. Talking negatively to the seeds you're planting is like throwing acid on them. So remember, you have the power to give power to any kind of thought form that comes your way. If a negative thought rolls in, you can give that your attention, you can give that your power and let it take over, or you can recognize it doesn't need it because you only give power to the things that let your seeds grow, aka you only give power to positivity and growth and expansion. So Leo, I feel here that your guides wanted to remind you, you're the one with all the power. Don't let anything come in and fuck up the seeds that you're planting. All right? Keep on playing the long game. Keep on watering your crops, okay? Keep on nourishing your life to get to that place of success you want it to get to. As I've mentioned previously, coming into the beginning of the month, I already think you're going to see a massive change. It feels to me like seeds you planted in the past are going to start growing and sprouting for you. You're moving out of an energy of lack, Five of Pentacles, and you're coming into an energy of surplus. The things you've worked hard for are starting to pay off for you. And now you're realizing, as things are paying off for you, it's worth playing the long game. Because the more I set myself up for success, the more probability of having that success comes with my future. All right, Leo? So keep on working towards your future. Keep on nourishing your goals and all the seeds that you're planting. What do we got for the overall outcome here for Leo? About that, Leos, I had a phone call, but with that all being said, let's go ahead and take a look at your outcome here for February 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout February 2022? Let's go ahead and have a look. And what do we got? We got here the Six of Cups, and moving forward from that, we also have here the Knight of Wands. I like it, Leo. I like it a lot. Remember how I mentioned in the beginning of the video too that, or not even the beginning, but you know when I said based upon where things are going, this is about you owning your past. This is about you owning all the past experiences you've had, all the hardships you've had, all the hurdles you've had. Coming into the outcome here, it's kind of talking something similar as to what I've mentioned previously. What the outcome is saying here for you, Leo, is that at the end of the day, you've had hurdles in your past. You've had moments of time where things were not successful, where things did not grow, where the seeds you planted didn't grow in the way that you've wanted them to. But the reason they did not grow is because you didn't give them the resources. You didn't water your crops. You didn't play the long game. You were in a period of time where you thought that you were not abundant because you didn't have what it is you've wanted. At the end of the day, no matter how slowly it takes the crops to grow, if you planted a corn, you're still getting corn. See what I'm saying, Leo? So whatever you want in your life, whether it is financial, whether it is romantic, whether it is a personal goal or some sort of development you want for yourself, things take time. And if you plant corn, it doesn't matter how slow it grows, you're going to get corn. Just as if you plant a seed to be successful, you're going to be successful. But it may take some time for you to grow to that place. The beautiful thing about this world is that we have the ability to manifest anything. And we have the ability to get to that place we've manifested and created for ourselves. But it's not always going to come when we want it to, and we're not always going to get there as quickly as we'd like or as quickly as we'd enjoy. So Leos, for your month in February here, I think a lot of you guys are genuinely discovering that the long game is what I'm here for. It may take time for me to get to where I want to go, but the more that I keep nurturing the seeds I planted, watering the crops, the more I keep putting positivity into the future that I'm creating for myself, I'm gonna get there eventually. So I like that, Leo. I like it a lot. We're not poisoning the crops anymore with not believing that we can get there or trying to take shortcuts. We're playing the long game because we know that the more we keep investing our positive energy, the more we keep investing our future and our beliefs into what it is that we're doing, the more we're going to get to the success that we want, or the closer, we're going to get to the success that we want. All right, so Leo, I like it, baby. I like it a lot. Leo, thank you guys so much for watching, man. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If it does resonate to you, let me know down in the comments down below. Like I said, guys, I feel like I rambled a lot in this video today. I think it was just one of those days where I feel like my mind was a little bit all over the place. So sorry if the reading was a bit scattered. I hope that it was easy to understand. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely message me in the, in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can to clarify if you need any clarity. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And before we close today, guys, remember if you want to check out the Mercury Survival Candle or the Moving Forward Soap, that's going to be the first link in the description below. If you're interested, go ahead and check out the products, okay? All right, Leo, I love you guys. Enjoy February, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my Leo peeps, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.